In this video, we're going to be looking at quadratic equations, and we're going to be finding the roots or zeros of the quadratic equation in this form, ax squared plus bx, so with no extra constant after the bx. Okay, so we'll set it equal to 0, we'll factor, we'll solve. Okay, so if we set it equal to 0, I'm going to subtract the 18v from both sides. That'll give me 3v squared minus 18v equals 0. Okay, and now I'm going to look at this and factor out anything that I can out of these. So both of them, I can divide a 3 out of both of them and a v out of both of them. So let's factor out a 3v, and that'll give me v minus 6 equals 0. So two solutions, 3v equals 0, v minus 6 equals 0. Divide that, v is still equal to 0 there, and plus 6, v is equal to 6. Okay, let's take a look at this one. It's already on the same side. So I look at this and I say 4 goes into 4, but it also goes into 28. And they both have a v to give. So 4v will be factored out, which will leave us with v minus 7 equals 0. So you set 4v equal to 0 and v minus 7 equal to 0. Divide the 4 and you get v is equal to 0 still. And then add the 7, you get v is equal to 7. Okay, let's look at these two down here. Let's move over the 20u. So 5u squared, if I add it over, it'll become positive 20u equals 0. So I added the 20u to both sides. Now I'm going to factor out a 5 because 5 goes into both of these, and a u. So 5u comes out, and that's left with u plus 4 equals 0. So 5u equals 0, and u plus 4 equals 0. Divide 5, and of course u remains 0. Subtract the 4, and u is equal to negative 4. Now you may be noticing that we're getting a 0 in every solution, and that is to be expected because if 0 goes in here and goes in here, then it's going to end up be 0 equals 0, which is true. And if 0 goes in here, 0 minus 0 equals 0, which is true. So that's the reason that 0 is going to be one of our solutions if we do not have that extra constant out here past that middle term. Okay, last one, divide out a 6y, and that leaves me with y plus 2 equals 0. 6y equals 0, and y plus 2 equals 0. Divide 6, y is still equal to 0 as expected, and subtract the 2, y is equal to negative 2.